coming today. We've got some good information to share. First on our list is talking about CityCrew. So we have officially reached over 1,000 registrants for our CityCrew. The CityCrew members get invited to exclusive events held throughout Wichita, such as barbecues, pool parties, ice skating, and they get to hang out with our mascots, Barry, Justice, and Sparky. How cool is that? So you can still sign your kids up online at wichita.gov/CityCrew and come and hang out with Sparky. Did I miss anything, Sparky? All right. Sparky's here to add if we need to. Thank you. We have a new program that we're going to announce today, and it is some special devices that will allow you to have IT hotspots. You can go to Atwater and Colvin and check out these IT hotspots, and it will help you bring IT into your home. We have 20 of these hotspots available at each resource center for families to check out free of charge for 2 weeks. Free of charge for 2 weeks. Anyone over the age of 18 living in Wichita is welcome to check out these devices. We know we have almost 26% of our homes that don't have access to the internet, and hotspot availability will increase the digital inclusion for those that need it the most and offer much needed services to our citizens. A well-informed and connected citizenry will have a direct impact on our growing economy and helping us build our infrastructure. Demographic data from the library branch study shows that these neighborhoods are best suited to give access to our citizens where technology is not readily accessible at home. And these hotspots will have Child Internet Privacy Act filtering enabled on them, which will prevent access to adult content, gambling, and violence. We will also be implementing limited protections on these devices to block known sites that expose the community to fraud, phishing, malicious activity, and spyware. And so we're trying to make them as safe as possible and truly help further the bridge on the digital divide for families in our community that don't have access to the internet. And this is a great way to do that. We'll take questions at the end. If you have any technical questions, we have some folks from IT that can help with how these devices will work. I want to talk about burn safety. Burn Awareness Week, observed the first full week in February, is our window of opportunity for organizations to mobilize burn, fire, and life safety educators to unite in sharing common burn awareness and prevention messages in our community. Approximately every 60 seconds, someone in the U.S. sustains a burn injury serious enough to require treatment. We want to share some messages of burn awareness to keep you safe around the house. Make sure your kids stay more than 3 feet away from the stove. To prevent accidental scalding, set your water heater to 120 degrees Fahrenheit or the manufacturer's recommended setting. Make a habit of placing matches, gasoline, and lighters in a safe place out of the reach of children. Store items designed to get hot, such as clothes, irons, unplugged, out of reach. Use space heaters with care. Space heaters at least 3 feet away from bedding, drapes, furniture, and other flammable materials. Keep children away from space heaters. Never leave a space heater on when you go to sleep, or a place where a space heater near someone who is sleeping. Never place it near someone sleeping. Keep your fireplace clean, and annually cleaning and inspection can help prevent a chimney fire. Did I miss anything? We have the fire chief here. She's probably more educated. Are you going to come up and share?
Hi, I'm Sarah Fisher. I'm the Burn Program Coordinator. The Ascension Via Christi Regional Burn Center with the American Burn Association would like the community to join us in prevention for National Burn Awareness Week. Most of the burns that occur in the home, and so we also wanted to pass along some safety tips to go along, especially with kitchen type fires, because we are seeing a lot of these this time of year. So when cooking, little ones need to stay out of the kitchen. Creating a safe zone where kids can play gives them an opportunity to still have fun, but stay safe. Keeping pot and pan handles turned away from the front of the stove and moved toward the back will keep the little hands that do make it in the kitchen from pulling those down on top of them. Don't hold children while you're cooking or if you're drinking a hot beverage. Let food cool in the microwave. We see a lot of different types of scalds coming from hot chocolate to soups and even popcorn. Those bags, if you open them too quickly, steam can get onto your face and burn you. Also, with this colder weather, something that we don't always think about is frostbite. We see a lot of that as the weather changes drastically. Last year was the highest count for frostbite admissions to our unit. And so we just wanted to remind people that even being outside for a brief period of time can result in a cold burn injury of frostbite. So if you suspect that you have any injury such as that, I'd seek medical attention immediately, and remember to protect yourself. Prevention is the key to keeping ourselves and our loved ones safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Important stuff. And then the last thing I want to share is the United Negro College Fund breakfast that we will have coming up. The mayor's breakfast benefiting UNCF will take place on Friday, March 22nd at 7:30 at our Advanced Learning Library. The event will raise funds to allow UNCF to continue to provide scholarship assistance from UNCF students in Wichita and to support UNCF member institutions. Tickets are $40 for an individual or $1,000 for a table. To buy tickets, you can go to uncf.org/events. We will also have sponsorship opportunities available. So founded in 1944, UNCF is the nation's largest and most effective organization that provides minority scholarship assistance. UNCF plays a critical role in enabling students of color each year to attend college and get the education they need. And the nation needs to have them. And by awarding scholarships and internships to students from low and moderate income families to attend more than 1,100 institutions and universities across the country. The funds raised will benefit kids in our community, and it's no secret that college is expensive. As we work to fight the brain drain in Wichita, we must invest in the talent of tomorrow and help our kids receive higher education. So we hope to see you at the UNCF Mayor's Breakfast, a very nominal fee to help a great cause. The last thing, when you're in elected office, you always have two last things. So the last thing is silver alerts. Last week we had a couple of silver alerts for a missing man in our community. If you are a caretaker for a loved one who is at risk of wandering off or getting lost, you can take several steps to help law enforcement find them. Keep a list of medications handy as well as any medical records that may be pertinent to finding them safely. Be sure to take note of any favorite places that they visit. Keep an item of clothing, hairbrush, or other items that may have that personal scent. With that, we will take any other questions that you might have this morning.
Where did the idea for the hotspots come from?
So we have been working on engaging the community in a number of different ways. We have actually experimented with hotspots in different places over the last several years. Who came up with this particular idea of these handouts? You want to share that?
So, hello, my name is Michael Barnett. I work within the IT department as our Smart City Coordinator. About July of last year, the city manager and the IT director, Mike Maida, spun up a committee called the Wichita Innovation Living Lab or Learning Lab. And this committee meets, and this was an idea that we spoke of actively as something that we could do to help our community and to facilitate this. And we approached the various departments, and the Janet Johnson with the Neighborhood Resource Center said that she would love to do this program, and we've partnered with them to be able to provide this service to the community.
What's the cost of these?
So, so they're free to check them out for the public. But as far as the cost to the city of Wichita, do you know what each device costs?
So the devices were donated from T-Mobile to us, physical devices. They have credited the city for 2 months of use at no cost. Following that, if there's enough usage that the community wishes to continue this, and we see that, then the cost would be $28.70 per device per month. This provides these hotspots with no throttling, no data blockage, no limit to speed or any kind of caps whatsoever.
How many of these devices are there that are?
So there's 20 available at each of the neighborhood centers, and I think we have 3 centers?
Just at Colvin and Atwater.
2 centers.
Could this be expanded later?
So it certainly could be expanded. And again, this was something that the council talked about, quite some time back about how do we provide internet capabilities for families that don't have that right now.
So fair to say that at this point, it's a trial program?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We'll see how well it works. Any other questions? We do have a couple of council members here that you can ask questions of. So Becky Tuttle, who is our regional health expert now, and Brian Fry, who is truly the millennial that Pete Meitzner always wanted to be. Anything we missed? So, no, we're looking forward to, trying different things and connecting our citizens and building a vibrant city. And so this is one more step to being able to do that.
Actually, one last question, sorry. Are they available
Hey,
now?
you're not
If
elected. You can't have 2 lasts.
I get as many lasts as I want, as many as I can think of. Are they available now? If not, when do they become available?
They're available now. So go check them out from your library.
Neighborhood Resource Center.
I'm sorry, Neighborhood Resource Center. That in some instances used to double as libraries. All right, well, thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.